The only talk show dedicated to crystal meth and the meth lifestyle. Used to be a morning show, then it turned into a morning and afternoon show, then it turned into a morning, afternoon, and evening show. Now we just leave the cameras on all the time because we don't sleep, y'all.
Introduce me.
I want to introduce my co-host. She's my girlfriend, the mother of my kids, and a couple other kids. She also enjoys crank. Please welcome Patty.
Hey, good morning.
Over the last 4 years, we've met people from all walks of life who enjoy grinding up asthma medicine, boiling it in kerosene, and ingesting it.
I enjoy it because it makes me feel positive, confident, and sexy.
Our next guest does it for gay reasons. Please welcome Renelle Williams.
I can't stay long, you guys. I have a friend in the car, and he needs to get to the emergency room.
He doesn't, Renelle. So, why do you enjoy ice?
Well, meth helps me with my social anxiety disorder. You see, when I'm on meth, I can do sex with people that if I were not on meth, I would never do it with because they are disgusting.
I use it to help control my weight problem. I mean, look at me 6 months ago.
And I take it to a run before a long day of school bus drive.
You know, actually, I am in the process of quitting because I don't want to lose my teeth because people have always told me that my teeth are my strong teeth. And also, sometimes when you're quitting and you're doing it, people, they confuse you.
That is just anti-nerd propaganda. I've only seen that happen 4 or 5 times.
I use it to help control my weight problem. I mean, look at me sticking up.
The crystal meth and the meth lifestyle.
I have a friend in the car, and he needs to get to the emergency room. I have a friend in the car, and he needs to get to the emergency room. You see, when I'm on meth, I can do sex with people that if I were not on meth, I would never do it with because they are disgusting. I would never do it with because they are disgusting.
She also enjoys crank. Please welcome Patty. She also enjoys crank. Please welcome Patty.
Meth helps me with my social anxiety disorder.
And I take it to a one before a long day of school bus rides.
You know, actually, I am in the process of quitting because I don't want to lose my teeth because people have always told me that my teeth are my strong suit. And also, sometimes when you're quitting and you're doing it, people, they try to kill you.
That is just anti-meth propaganda. I've only seen that happen 4 or 5 times.
I use it to help control my weight problem. I mean, look at me sticking up.
The crystal meth and the meth lifestyle.
All right, here we go, y'all. We're gonna be doing there's another live stream about some things and stuff. I'm gonna prove to you how there's the mud and the fossils and the things and the stuff. We're gonna have a lot of fun talking about different things today. All right, thank y'all very much for coming here and being here. We got some very good surprise for all of you, and we are going to prove today all about the mud flood, how mud made the fossils, and the earth isn't as old, and then the Tartaria that's been taken over once the flood happened, and all the people that got missing out of that, and how they're proof of Tartaria, and what the Great Reset was. Because there is a new beginning of the Great Reset, but that is something different. We talk about that another time. Right now, yeah. I don't do the polls there, Mark. That's what Slim does. I don't know how to do that. I ain't cultured enough. I ain't smart enough to figure out how to do that. So we did not have a poll. I mean, I have a poll in my pants right now, but that's just because I'm gonna bring on my sister in a second. So I'm gonna bring in my sister, cousin, wife, mother. Everybody say hello to Daisy May.
Hey, y'all. Baby, we so need to make that song our wedding song. For real.
Hey, yes, exactly. When we get married a second time.
Yes, our next wedding's coming up soon.
Yes, exactly. All right. I'm going to bring in the other people. And if there's anybody else in the side chat who want to come in, all you got to do is just let us know in the Discord, and then we bring you in. So there we got the Tiny. How are you doing there, Tiny?
Hello. Yeah, I'm fine. How are you guys?
I got the swamp. I got the swamp rot in my crotch right now, so I'm a little itchy. But other than that, I'm good.
That's why I've been with our other cousin, because you gotta get that fixed.
Yeah.
Hick, you never said you had such a pretty cousin.
Well, that's why I'm married to her, because she's the prettiest one out of all of them.
I am, and I got the best teeth, so that's why he married me.
And she got the best teeth too, exactly.
You're the one exception in the family that still has their teeth. Okay.
Exactly.
No, Hick still has his. See, we got the best teeth, so that's why we together. Because this way we can have the kids with the best teeth. So
with the best teeth, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
And let's see.
No, it says queen. It says queen on here
Okay.
because I got it from the queen. So yeah, no, it says queen. It's not a MAGA hat. I lost that at the rally that I got beat up at. So yeah, this says queen.
Yeah, goddamn
in the White House.
You're the queen of the trailer park.
I am. I really am.
Yeah,
You
okay.
left your MAGA hat in the White House or something.
Yeah, on the 6th when we were
I
in there.
don't remember why I left it. I was drunk that
off.
day, so I don't remember why I left it.
While we were beating up the police, you know.
Yep. They done stole my hat.
Goddamn police. although the blue line all the way, I support the police except for the day that we had to go and beat them up.
Yep. We back the blue. We back the blue.
We back the blue unless they do something against us, and then I got to kick their ass.
Yep.
If one of these I got to pull up arms against them, I will do that. But until then, I back the blue.
Harry, I'm not just the queen of the double wide. I'm the queen of the whole trailer park. So
the whole trailer park, and yeah, that ass is double wide, all right. All right. Anyways, Brandon, how you doing over there?
I'm doing good, man. I got a nice view, so. Sorry.
Oh, did Slim hook up that under the table camera again that I didn't know about?
No.
I think we forgot to shut it off last night, honey.
Damn it! That light's still on. Does that mean it's on? If it's got that?
Yep,
no. That means it's turned off.
That means it's still recording, baby.
No, that means it's turned
okay.
off. If the light goes off, then it's on. It's a bit weird.
Oh, I see. So
but no, that's not what I learned in 5th grade.
But that was 5th grade. Those were the old ones. Oh no.
That was just last week.
That was last year, right?
That was just last week.
Yeah, but this is an older model camera.
Well, that's why I married my sister cousin, because I don't like the older model. That would be my aunt. I married my sister for a reason, because she's young. Oh, I like them young.
And I got the best teeth.
And you got the best. Although it makes it harder for her to give me a blowjob because she got all that teeth in her mouth. I like it from Auntie because she ain't got no teeth in her mouth. Never mind. We'll talk about that.
You like a nice gummy?
Oh yeah, I like a I like a gum job.
Mark, you're wrong. Shut up. I need to be able to watch the cat. No, I didn't say anything.
I don't know what none of this technology is. Like Slim said, we put up the link for his PayPal. I don't know what a PayPal is. A PayPal sounds like a prostitute to me. But he said that if we put in
that's that guy that you take to the bar that pays for you. That's your pal that pays.
Oh, my pal that pays for my alcohol. Yeah, that's usually my brother, and he usually really good at that. Because I don't make no money. I get all my stuff from the government. I got that WIC card, and I do all the the free money, and I just sit in the swamp and collect them checks. And also that we sell the alligator semen as well to all the gentlemen out here that are kind of lonely. So I got an alligator semen farm that we got going on over here. Daisy's really good at extracting the semen from the gators.
Yeah.
Anyways, just the gators?
Well,
no, she's pretty good at extracting from. She's good at extracting from all of our kinfolk.
I can extract any semen.
She's real good at it.
Hey, Captain, watch out. She can extract any semen.
Yeah.
She is the number one stripper.
I'm worried now.
She's the number one stripper in the trailer park at the strip club that is a double wide. It ain't even a real strip club. It's just a pole that's in some dude's double wide, and she makes all the money there.
Is that why she's the queen?
And that's why she's the queen. Because she can.
Is it your nephew's uncle's
It is my nephew
One or
uncle's establishment. Yeah, he's the only
yeah.
one that got one inside the trailer park. And remember, the trailer park's only filled up with just our kin. So it's only family members that are running this trailer park. My great great granddaddy fought in the Civil War to take this land so that we could have it and have our trailers on it.
Yeah, but didn't they lose?
Hey, it doesn't matter. We still got the land. God damn, taking away my rights of my state. If my state had rights right now, then I'd be able to. Never mind. Anyways, are y'all ready to go over this mudblood thing in my bar?
Yeah, what dumb shit you got for us today, dickhead? Hick?
Oh.
Did you just call my man dickhead?
Was that a Ferrodian
No.
slip?
No.
Isn't that his name? The guy that had sex with his mother?
I don't know. I forgot.
Wasn't it Freudian?
Mark,
Dr. Freud.
That's a secret that I learned in the strip club. I can't give that out because the other girls will get mad at me. So I can't tell you that, Mark. I'm sorry.
Okay, Mark. We'll see y'all later.
Mark, you have a good night.
Okay.
Let's say hi to everybody in the side chat rush right quick. Hello, the demon. Of course, you're here. And then Mark is just leaving. We got the Harry Warp. Let's see. Anybody else who's here that isn't saying nothing, just go ahead and say something in the side chat. We all like to hear from you. And I like to know who's in there so that I can think about you later. Anyways, let's see. I got this first thing about this gentleman. He can tell us exactly what muffler is. And then I have another thing explaining it in case you don't know what the muffler is. At one point in time, the Gee mud flooded. It wasn't just the actual flood from the earthly flood. He actually mud flooded it at one point in time too, which I guess wasn't over the whole plan. I don't know. But anyways, it made it so that buildings are like halfway sticking out and stuff like that. And like the staircases go down and inside of things. And it's all confuzzling.
But the piece of land you have is only mud and swamp, is it?
Yeah, so here you can only build things so high and so often, so you can't put things on top of things unless you want to put like stilts on it or something. I don't know, but here I just got 1-story mud flat. You know what I'm saying? And all I need is just one. You goddamn weirdos with your basements and your attics and stuff like that. That is just too much. I don't need that much. I just need a double wide trailer sitting on top of the swamp. And that's all I need.
Well, we do got the stilt, so it doesn't flood.
And then we got that, and then don't tell them about the moonshine still, because that's illegal. We ain't paying
stilts, not
stilts. Okay, sorry. I ain't making moonshine. I swear.
No, we're not. Not that we would never.
I don't know. Illegal. I don't know nothing about making gator semen moonshine. I don't know nothing about that. Let's keep. All right, so here's this gentleman. He know everything about that mud flood. He's going to tell you he's in bird villages in Charleston.
Standing here on the corner of Franklin Street in Charleston, South Carolina, and I have an interesting building behind me I want to give you a look at. Both these buildings across the street.
What we're going to do, we're going to speed this up a little bit because I can't stand people. All you damn Yankees talk too fucking slow for me. I like it when people talk fast because when in the bayou.
Maybe you can put it up a bit, the volume.
Oh, I can definitely turn up the volume just a little bit. I thought I did, but it's okay. If y'all need it up a little bit more, I can do that.
It was slightly quiet.
Okay, I'm going to try this volume. If anybody has it, just let me know if it ain't loud enough. And Slim told me how to change the volumes on these things.
Came in, but rather than water, it was dirt. But
it was all mud, motherfucker.
It was water for a minute. And notice these windows on that story.
See. Notice how the windows are all that long, and these windows down here, they're all short.
I'll be right back. I'm being called out to the gator factory. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right, go collect that semen for us. So why they got these windows that are all short down here when they got these windows that are all long up there?
And then all of a sudden, the next door is just buried. And the same thing on the one next door. And these windows have just
Hey,
been
Jay,
boarded
Troy.
up,
Hey, Jay.
and they're right at sidewalk level.
See, what else could they be made for? They can't be made for no little people. That's too short. Man, why would they need to be getting down into that side? That
That's not a
basement?
window.
No,
What?
it's a coal
What
door.
do you think that would be?
It's the door when they shoveled in the coal for the coal furnace of the heating of the building.
You're telling me that they used to put things down there to do things with?
Yeah.
Yeah, I put things down there to do things with. Oh wait,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
It is a dungeon down there, basement.
Oh, I get it now. You know, you be tossing the people down there into the dungeon, and then that's what y'all keep talking about. All right, I kind of get that. But why is there little screens on it? That just is sus as fuck. Why do they need the screens? Is that going to be there for
ventilation?
Why would you need to ventilate a place that is underground?
Because it's underground.
What, you telling me that you ain't getting run out of no oxygen and nothing like that? Are you gonna be down there?
Well, with
better for the coal.
I want to know what this coal thing you're talking about is, because I never dealt with no coal. I just know about the gasoline. That's all I use. That's how I power all my stuff, is from gas. I love the oil.
Now, for a city that's actually at sea level and has hurricanes, to put any sort of a door originally at that level would just seem absurd. So these are buildings that go along with the theory of the mud flood, which was a supposed event that happened sometime in the last 200 years, in which something happened.
Yeah, it happened 200 years ago. We got all the proof of it right here, and I wanted to show you.
There was a flood, essentially, of what would have had to been mud, because now it's the ground. And so these buildings, the first
once the mud flood happened, it only went to this level, and they didn't have ways to dig it out, so they're just gonna I'm gonna make it right here.
Or was at least the second floor before, or maybe the third or the fourth, depending on how many stories go down.
Yeah, if you just think about it, that could have been a fucking skyscraper, and it just flooded it up, and they just said, "Oh, this is gonna be the first floor."
Yeah.
Low. And of course, these buildings were all built at a time when they were supposedly
He could have just rang the bell and asked, like, "Oh, what are those doors for?"
Digging equipment that was.
Yeah.
Then they would get a sensible answer. So.
Also, here you can see that actually the door frame on the bottom is the same age as the whole fucking building. So.
Yeah.
What, you telling me all that concrete right below that window was always fucking there? I think it was put in later.
Surprised or had the ability.
They did it just to trick you, globalists, globe people, into thinking that it was just that, all you goddamn anarchists and you damn Satanists and the people that don't believe in the Gi, it was just there to trick you. That's what the government does. It comes in and just does things to trick you, so you all think that you know what's actually going on. Because if the government keeps you down, then you won't know what's going on, and they can just keep tricking you.
Tons of dirt out, so these would be massive basements to be digging by hand, and in a place that there's water constantly, hurricanes, and that type of thing. The notion that there would be basements always built doesn't seem logical. But when you look at these buildings from a distance and look at them with a new perspective, let me go back across the street and just take a look at these buildings with respect to.
Yeah, why would they have done that? Why would they put the things right above them like they do with the other windows? Why does the same kind of thing around it be the same? Why is the door? Why is there steps to the door up to it? God damn it!
Basically,
because the second level is higher than the basement.
So what you're trying to tell me is that these are two different levels right here? I don't believe you.
There's probably steps behind that door again.
Probably.
I think that they just built in the door afterward, and they were like, "Hey, I just got to put it right here because that's where the flood stopped."
It's the door,
Well, then
which
it
would have been put on there
been
lately. The building.
level with the street.
Hey, the government did it just to make you not realize that we're in the Matrix. All right, it's all the confuzzling to make you not understand what's going on over here.
Yep.
On the right,
the building
is
is
just
wrongly
very-
spawned. Okay.
We all live in a simulation, and when it got drafted, it just ended up looking like that. God damn.
Yep. Spawn a building here.
It's
Whoops,
carried
too low.
1 story, 2 stories, 3 stories. We don't really know. When you go into the
And
basement,
you go, well, God damn it! Look at this. This is another proof right here. Look at that balcony. That ain't where the balcony should be. Why would you be putting a balcony that's 3 stories above? You'd put one that was just a 2nd story. That's just that. Well, you wouldn't do that.
don't really know.
Yes, I would.
When you go into the basements have been refurbished and have floors, or the dirt went into there just the same. But many times the basements are a completely different rock, which
I just gotta bring this up right quick. The Slim said that y'all are supposed to be sending me money for me to drink some alcohols or something like that. Like, let me know if that does happen, if somebody sends something. And I also swigging some. He told me to drink this stuff called a vodka. I never heard of it before because I only drink the moonshine down here in the swamp. But he said you take these things and you drink them, and then it makes it more interesting. Is what he told me.
the red brick building was built on. Now, if you notice, these red bricks are what made up all of these buildings. Even on the front here, these facades were put on, which you can see here. And down here where facade has come off.
Yeah, that's proof of it right there.
Were an excellent.
Duh. I mean, how can you not say this?
Of how the same.
They put the facade on one side of that building, but they didn't do it on this building. See, that is proof right there.
Window that's above is.
Oh, their inconsistency is proof.
Yeah, exactly. If they didn't do it if they tried to do it the other way, then you would know it was fake. Yeah. But since they're not doing it that way, then it's real.
On each window and up above to the next story.
And then see how there's the satanic symbol right here, whatever that is inside of there is satanic. I already know it. It's masonry. It's a Mason symbol. The Illuminati put their signature right there. Whatever it is, I don't know what it is, but it's got to be Illuminati.
Come down, and the same formation is here, but these windows are only
it's Illuminati emblem.
About a little bit over half the way. You can see.
And if you look, hold on. If you look right here. Look right here. See, the fire hydrant. It's sunken in too. See, it's been there since that time, 200 years ago. And see how it's sunken in. That proves it too.
The fire hydrant was 3 meters high before. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the things that I commented on in the previous video is that these bricks are so worn and just regular wear from the weather.
Yeah, that proves it right there.
If you use examples that we know when they were built, like I always use the example of a brick house in the suburbs that was built, say, in the 1950s, which is about 70 years ago.
See, what's really sus about this is look at how white that stuff in between is. That looks too new. I think that these were just built like 100 years ago or 10 years ago, and they were just pretending that the mud flood was here to confuse us mudders. But it really, really happened, though. But these buildings are fake. They're fake. This is CGI right here.
Well, it's been said that these buildings are only about twice that old. But when you look...
Yeah, see the caulking?
Shit on the wall. There's shit on the wall.
Yeah, there was shit. I did see that as well. Look at that caulking. That caulking is way too new for being fucking ancient. Because these buildings were built back in the 1600s.
You know that you actually have to.
They would indicate
redo those roofs every couple of 50 years or something.
What you're telling me? Every couple of years, I got to bring my cock out and I got to fill in those holes.
No, not every couple of years. Every couple of 50 years or so.
All right. So every tens of years, I got to pull out my cock and I got to fill holes in the brick. All right, I'll do it.
Yep.
If you ask us, I'll fill any hole with my cock.
Gate to be much, much older than that. And just like many other buildings around Charleston, they seem to have been here so long.
See that there's stuff growing out of it. That means that they've been there for centuries, right? And the only reason why water would have gotten that high is during a flood. That's the only reason why there's stuff growing out the side of a building. Duh.
The plants actually grow out of the brick all the way up. And
that's not
I'm
strange.
positive that if you go to any houses that were built in the 1950s out of brick, you're not going to find any plants growing out of them. So you can just use common sense on that.
Hey, look! You can see right here. There must have been an earthquake too. There's a crack in this. They redid the brick right here. So during the mud flood, it must have broken half, and they had to put it back together right here. You see that? That's proof of the mud flood right there. The shifting of the mud under the earth to make it so the foundation cracked.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, quite clearly.
And this is definitely this nub right here. I don't know what it is. It's satanic. I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know what it means, but it is satanic.
Labels aren't satanic.
Because the satanic cabal is the only reason why they're covering up the mud flood.
So I'm going to pull
They're
back.
wall anchors.
These two buildings again. Really look at them with the idea that
look at their inconsistencies and look at how they're kind of the same, but there's not really. That is proof of the mud flood right there. And look at how young these trees are. These trees are very, very young. So they could have only popped up just like a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? They can't be very old. So after the mud flood came in and took it out of the trees, look at all these trees around here. They're all very young. So that's proof right there.
But that grows on the wall. They show actually a wall with ivy cut down on the bottom part, and it probably went up all the way up before. And yeah, there are still pieces left, and it's starting to grow again. That's not that. It's just ivy. No.
Ivy.
we're standing in a flood of water,
Ivy's not in the side chat.
which the cement is.
No. It's
representative
it's a
of.
different kind of ivy.
Oh.
See right there, there's proof of the mud flood. All you got to do, you just got to look at buildings, and then you see it right there.
Dumbass outside of your house, filming and talking this shit. Holy shit!
All right, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into this one right quick, and then we're gonna go to the photos, just of the photo evidence of it. But I want this this lovely lady. She's my new love. Like I want to marry her, even though I already married my sister twice. My sister, cousin, wife, mother. But if I could, I'd marry this lady.
Hi, everyone. I'm Shelly, and you're watching There's No Place Like Home. Today, I actually had a completely different topic in mind for my Question the Narrative series video. I actually even made the thumbnail for it. I was all ready. And then someone sent me an email that really spurred on my interest in a topic that I had been thinking about for a while, but didn't really look too much into. And as I looked into it more today, I realized that it is likely the mother of all rabbit holes. But
okay, I got to go over this right quick. I see already people in the side chat. They don't believe what I'm saying over here. So let's talk about this right quick. It says semi basement. I don't know what that means. I can't fit a semi in a basement there, Harry. And then gas powered. How modern exactly? And then earthquake bolt. I mean, I don't know what's going on over here. And you're saying it's a split level. I don't even know what that means. I mean, I can split the level, but I mean, Earth is flat, so there's not a level.
Split level. Only them rich people that live, just outside the city. Only them rich people have split levels.
They can split the level, but that means the Earth is flat if you got a split level, because you can only have a level on a flat Earth.
I am not ready to get into that here today.
you're
for a
going
couple
you're
reasons.
going
First,
deaf
I'll
on
look
us.
into it more.
Pause it, baby. Mama is yelling at me to do the dishes, so I need to move my setup to the kitchen. So I'll be back in a couple minutes when I move my setup.
All right, Mama. As long as you're working on your Karen video with no shoes on in the kitchen and you're pregnant, then it's all right by doing that by us. Otherwise, you ain't doing it right. Anyways, let's go on. So it says this building was post 1886. There's an earthquake boat on it, and they only started doing that after 1886. But that is when around the time that they did the mud flood. So after the mud flood is when they put the lightning bolt in there because the mud caused the lightning. It was a lightning mud flood, is what I come to understand. So that's why they did that. Anyways, let's keep going on with this because this lady is fucking smart. She knows all about all of this stuff, and she has been studying it for years now.
And the worst part is she's teaching her kids it at home.
Hey, if you all ain't teaching your kids about all this stuff, you ain't homeschooling them, they're gonna learn about the deep state cabal, and they're gonna be part of that, and then they're gonna turn leftist, and they're gonna be goddamn Democrats. And if that happens, god damn it, then we're all gonna be screwed if everybody becomes a Democrat, because then y'all are gonna believe in not the Bible. And if you don't believe in the Bible, then we're just gonna the end is nigh all if that keep happening. So that's why I'm here. I'm trying to teach you all what's going on with this stuff. How you doing, Vila?
I'm good, thank you. Sorry, young lady, I was hunting ghosts.
Yeah. Yeah, I know all about that. You pull out that Ouija board and then you get inside the house and during the night and you pull it out and you.
We were at the asylum hunting ghosts and everything was fun, and then all of a sudden I think the KKK broke in because all the crosses, they're just crosses on fire.
That's a second religious in my book. We can't be burning the crosses unless it's on somebody's lawn that ain't white.
No, this was in the chapel. That's like extra desecration.
That is blasphemy. You know what I'm saying? Over right here. So we got to go and save those people. I want to go exorcisms as them.
I was clutching my rosary. I was.
You were clutching your pearls.
My pearly rosary.
There you go, honey. At least you have the Jeebus on your side and the Saint Mary, the Mary of the Saints, and all the other saints with your rosary over there. That will give you protection. If you ever are in a dark alley and there's somebody following you, all you got to do is pull out your fucking rosary and poof, they're gone. That's how that works, right?
And may I give a compliment? Because you look really good today, Vila.
I wasn't gonna say nothing about your cleavage, but definitely you look very stunning today, there, love.
This isn't even my best cleavage top.
No, I know, but after just watching your sister wife for that many years on the bayou, any kind of female at that point, it looks good.
That's not really a compliment.
It is if it's mine, so I'll take it.
After looking at all the gator cloacas I gotta look at. All right, let's keep going on over here. So, Vila, all right, Vila. So, what we're bringing in here is this lady. She is going to tell us about the reset, the mud flood, and Tartaria, and it's a one-on-one. It's the basics of this and how it's true and how she's bringing proof to the table.
So she's bringing the tartar sauce to the table for our scampi that she got in the Great Flood.
Yes, exactly. And now she's got a venereal disease.
Wait, reset 101. Isn't that just like, there's a button in the front of your computer, you push that? That's reset 101, right?
No, the global reset is after they did the mud flood.
Reset.
Yes, the global reset is after they did the mud flood and they took over the Tartarians, which were the giants that were mating with the humans and they were making the different, like the peoples, the superhumans. They got to get rid of that because God did not want that to happen, and He made sure that it went away because He created everything, but He could not control things, so He had to kill them.
But you do know that a boat that size made of wood is impossible because there's no wood strong enough for that.
We are not talking about the ark here. We're not talking about Noah and his flood. The mud flood is something completely different there, sir. And that's what we're trying to like let y'all know about this because yes, the ark was real and he did flood the whole earth, but that was water. This is the muds that we're talking about. And it only was done to take away the Tartarians because they were the giants that were mating with the humans and causing some sexy motherfuckers. So that's why that happened, because God had to get rid of that. So anyways, let's keep blowing on, just like Slim would say. And again, if y'all want to see a Hick drink or take a swig of some vodka, even though I like the moonshine way more, all you got to do is put a little bit of money into the PayPal. But here we go from there.
Pay him a pal.
So I want to see what Mama says right quick. I had the mud flood once and it was awful. I was sick for days. Exactly. I had a mud flood too. And my parents.
Fuck.
And I think it was from the tartar sauce from the fish and chips that I ate at the Long John Silver's, I think is where that came from. But we'll talk about that mud flood later.
To fit the pieces together and feel confident that it's a possibility. And I also, before I actually dove into that, I wanted to make sure that you would understand some of the things that I would be referring to if I do make a video on that topic, because I will be talking about things called resets, mud floods, and Tartaria. Now, there are a lot of people nowadays who do know what resets, mud floods, and Tartaria are because it is definitely a burgeoning topic, but there are still people who really don't seem to know much about them. And really, if you're
like all of you global people, the people that believe in the globe, y'all don't even know about this. That's why you think the earth is a globe, is because you don't know the deep state is there and the lizard people and the Illuminati and the Masons. All are hiding this stuff, but she's got all evidence right here that will make you believe.
If you're going to understand a lot of my upcoming videos, it's important that you understand what these things are. And when I first found this community, I didn't know what resets were. I didn't know what a mud flood was. And I didn't really understand the concept of Tartaria. And I didn't really see a whole lot. I saw a lot of great videos showing examples of them, but I never felt that I had like a really good understanding of what they were. So when you hear the word reset, especially nowadays, you're likely thinking of a financial reset because that's all people are talking about nowadays. And the reset that I'm referring to is not a financial reset. It is actually much bigger than a financial reset. It is what I would call.
So one of the new things they're talking about on the QAnons is called the Great Reset that's happening again in our time, and that is the financial or we're gonna drain the swamp. Not my swamp I live on, but that is the governmental swamp, which all the Senate and the people in politics is going to be ousted. It was going to be Trump that was going to do all that, but he couldn't do it because the government wouldn't let him do it. FBI and CIA would not let him drain the swamp. So now he's got to wait, and then once he's done with all this stuff, he's going to be president in like a couple of days. That's what QAnon is saying. Every day he's going to be president. And once he becomes president again, he's going to drain that swamp, and we're going to have the Great Reset again on getting rid of the Democrats. Those goddamn libs. We're here to screw the libs. You know what I'm saying?
A civilization reset, or you could call it a historical
I'm
reset.
screwing them all day long.
It's not just a reset based on the financial system. It's a reset of an entire people group, of an entire locale, sometimes worldwide. So if you think about it, Noah's flood could be considered a biblical reset. The entire world, besides Noah, his wife, their 3 sons and their sons' wives, was killed in Noah's flood, and they were the only ones that were left. And from everything being covered, there was, besides the people who were gone, there was an entire civilization that was left in ruins.
That means we're actually related to Hick.
Yeah, no, like, come on, like that. Okay, so now I get it, Hick. Why you think it's okay to marry your cousin? Because like that's
no, I didn't.
Apparently that's what the Bible says you should do.
The fucking Bible says keep it in the family unless you want to fucking give your money to someone else. It's in the Bible. It totally says that in Numbers.
First, we only came from Adam and Eve, only 2 persons, the whole population. Then they took a reset, and now we're all populated
From
by
Noah.
3 sons and their wives.
Just remember, the only way to keep propagating is it can't be Adam and Steve. It's got to be Adam and Eve. It's the only way for the population to keep going.
Adam, Eve, and Steve, you mean?
Sure. Steve and Eve and Adam and Adam and Bob, and as long as his sister is involved, I don't care how big the orgy is or how small. As long as it's in the family, I agree with the orgies. All right, let's keep going on here because she has got a great point here. Yeah, exactly. Y'all are inbred into us anyways, so you might as well just have sex with your sister because, that's some sweet pie right there. You don't even got to go nowhere. She's already in the house. You don't got to leave. You can just get her drunk on the moonshine and then, just take advantage, even if she says no, you say, this is for the family. Keep the money in the family, you know what I'm saying? And the shack, the moonshine shack we got to keep in the family. Otherwise you give it to somebody else and then they're going to make the money off the moonshine. So, all right, let's keep going over here. And I wonder where Daisy May is because I've been waiting for her to come back in and say like something about how she loves being in the family, but we will get there soon.
I think your mother is jealous that she's sleeping with you as well.
Well, see, like I said, what we do is you get drinking a bunch of moonshine and you just turn off the lights inside the swamp house and you just touch whatever you're touching. So eventually everybody gets done, even the ugly ones with no teeth. You know what I'm saying? Even the other cousins that we keep down in the underground. You know what I'm saying? Even though you can't really have that much underground when you got in a swamp, but we keep them in the lower parts of the house.
Okay.
I ain't even try to say that fucking last name there, fucking super gross. But anyways, yes, and Mama said it right. Incest is best. Keep it in the family. Otherwise, you got to pay money to other people. You know what I'm saying? Shotgun weddings are only costly if they're with other people's family. If they're inside your family, you don't got to pay a bunch of stuff. Like I hate paying for a goat. You're giving a goat and some hundreds of dollars, to get the new wife. That's how you get your underage bride is through that. I'd rather just keep in the family, and then you don't got to give them the goat because you already got the goat and it's already in the family. Yeah, Eve was made from Adam's rib, and Adam was an XY man, so the Eve was logically to be that XY. Yeah, as well. And Adam and Steve, and they're transitioned, and nobody asked the other Steve or anybody what gender and pronoun they were. They just did it so they could make people. Why be all gonna be talking about what gender or pronoun you is? You just gotta be like, hey, I got a penis or I got a vagina, and you just gotta let that happen because we need more Americans here to vote Republican so we can keep in power.
Yeah, the crazy thing is
we don't realize
they only had 3 sons.
Which meant they had to have which meant Eve was hella busy popping out all them babies.
Was pretty
like
gangbanged by their family.
It's just like the Fraggles and the Smurfs. There was only one female.
Fraggles had more girls.
Fraggles something were 50, else. 50. It's Smurfs and something else.
Smurfs, okay, but Fraggles were 50-50.
Okay, all right, I'll go with that. But there was another cartoon that we used to watch that was only one female in there, and I like the Smurf porn because I like
Gummy
orgies.
Bears had only 2.
Okay, maybe it would have been Gummy Bears. I don't remember because I'm an old man at this point in time.
No, Smurfs there was only Smurfette.
Yeah, exactly. So Smurfs it was
the only female, and Gargamel created her to fuck with the Smurfs.
Yeah, and then they turned her blonde, and then she was good.
Yeah, and she did.
Gargamel made the Smurfette because he was tired of seeing all the gay porn that every time he looked down on him with his little telescope. So he's like, I want to see a little bit of like girl or boy action at this point. So that's how why he made at least one of them. Anyways, let's keep going.
Also, wasn't the snorkels? They also had more girls. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, they had a lot of them because I believe one of my first crushes was a girl that had a fucking snorkel out the top of her head. That means she can breathe while she's sucking my dick. Anyways, let's keep going.
Is this how you were circumcised? How do you circumcise a hillbilly? Kick his sister in the jaw.
Yes, exactly. That is how I was circumcised. My mom orchestrated it in front of the Catholic priest. He was there as well. And then he anointed it by throwing fucking holy water on my penis as a child. All right, let's keep going down there because we can go down a rabbit hole that's not even fucking funny.
Here pre-flood. And so, yes, you could definitely consider Noah's flood to be a biblical reset. Another example of what I would think would be a biblical reset would be the Tower of Babel.
The Tower of Babel.
They were all working together, and they decided that they were going to build this tower up to the heavens. And
because you know what God hates the most is different races and different fucking people that speak different languages coming together and fucking making it so that they all work together. Nah, though the white people are the chosen race, and we're supposed to be the 12 tribes of Judah. And after that, we're supposed to take over Israel. And that's where it starts the beginning of the apocalypse. Jesus Christ, how do you people not get this?
They decided that they were going to basically fight with God. They wanted to start war with God. And God said, nope, that's it. So he scrambled up their languages and they were dispersed throughout the world because they couldn't communicate with each other anymore. And so, yes, this might not have been.
What part ain't right about that?
They were building the tower up to the heavens in worship, not to fight God.
Yeah.
I thought they were doing it to box with God. I thought it was just like two MMA fighters that were trying to get together. That's what I thought it was. I thought Jesus was going to kick the humans.
It would be a lot funner. Maybe that's why it was circular, because they were getting it in the shape of a Colosseum, and that's why it collapsed.
Yeah, we were
going to have integrity.
God was going to fight Satan inside of there. That's what it was. It was a boxing match between Satan and Eve. And they were making it, and God was like, no, my knee hurts too much. I have too high a blood pressure. And he's like, I can't fight.
Then Google Translate proves God's not real.
Hey, I will test that. I want to see your proof of that.
Oh my God, that was amazing. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, hold on. Let me read this a little bit more. The Smurfs appeared, and okay, right. Belgian comics. All right, then there we go. Yeah, you can't delete God because he's true and he's all knowing and he's almighty and he controls everything. Even though somehow kids still get cancer and die from it, but God knows all.
Yeah, he does.
Worldwide in this area, it still affected the world. And again, they were dispersed throughout all the land. So yes, that could be considered a biblical reset. Now, I do plan on doing a future video on biblical resets because I believe that there were more biblical resets than just those two. But when I talk about when I talk about resets today, I'm really referring more to the recent resets that a lot of us...
With other words,
yep.
With other words, she's explaining that God kills way more people than the devil.
Y'all didn't, just because in the Bible it doesn't say Satan killed people, doesn't mean that now that he ain't making people heroin addicts or junkies or pimps and prostitutes or anything like that, or criminals. But and God
kills the whole planet a few times.
Yeah, well, he needed to because y'all are fucking assholes. He's like, God damn it, I gotta erase this again and put it again, just like he did with the dinosaurs. Even though the Earth is only 6,000 years old and we live with
See,
dinosaurs, I got
we're
proof.
just we're just a bad game of Sims, according to him.
Yeah, well, the Gee is the one who's in charge. He's the one who made the game. So if he wants to reset it, he can reset it. You know, he has all control, and that's why Trump is actually the president. But they're just pretending that Biden is because they're trying to trick the people into thinking that there's a different government, just like just like the globe, and just like there wasn't a great mud flood and other things like that. They wanted to hide all the things in the Bible so that we don't know what's really going on. But the day that I go in front of the God, he's going to tell me, oh, I figured all out, all the fucking secrets, and I know what I'm doing, and he's going to let me into the heaven, and then I get to have sex with all of my family members.
Are suspicious of happening. There are a lot of very strange things that happened in the 1800s, and so many things that don't make sense, so many photos that don't seem to add up with the technology that people are said to have had. And so here's just one example. So we have this beautiful building, and
y'all are lucky. I actually looked at what I just got for my PayPal because I just got paid for a gig, and I was about ready to take it. Well, I'll do it anyways. Fuck it. Here we below. I'm gonna take just a shot. Oh my god, we got spooky bed hair here. Oh my god, welcome. I'm glad you're here. It's been a hot minute since we've seen you here, so I'm glad you're back.
Yeah. Hello.
All right, I'm gonna take a swig of this because you know what, all of you globers keep making it so that and you atheists keep making it so that I need to drink more because I can't believe y'all believe in this. God damn it, y'all are just, you don't know what's going on. Like, do your own research is all I gotta say.
Yeah, definitely do your research.
And that doesn't mean that doing your research, teacher. I tried that. That doesn't get you. That doesn't get you nothing besides an A. But I still didn't walk out of there with nothing.
You see in the background here that there is, you know, it's completely built out with buildings and everything. But you will see that there's really no people. So we have all these buildings here, and we're lucky if we see a couple people. Do I see anyone? No, I think
yeah, this is a real photo. This ain't a drawing or nothing. Yeah, no, this is not an illustration. This is real.
No,
Why are there no people in it?
This is
there is.
Yeah, but this
there
is
a
an
woman.
artificial drawing, and there's one person in it for the size probably. It looks like a drawing.
No, it's likely that this is it could be a picture, right? But take into account things like this section could have been shut off for the picture to be taken. They would have shut off this area, like, to allow this photo to be taken. That's why there's no one there. Or how about the time of day it is taken? What time in the 1800s was it?
All right. Hold on right quick. Yes, Vila, you're definitely making a good point over there. But I have a person right here under my thing. There's 1, 2, there's 4 people. I do see. But yes, you know what? That doesn't mean nothing because just look at how the buildings are made. The buildings are totally the reason why there was a mud flood, and that's exactly why the landscape is where it's at too. You know, see this statue over here? The reason why it's so high above is because there used to be, when the mud flood happened, it got taken away. It used to be ground level, and they had to make it go down because of the mud flood.
No, it really looks to me as a drawing from an architect.
Do we have our fucking queen back yet? God damn it, son of a bitch!
No, an architect wouldn't have put that background detail in. That is a normal picture for the 1800s.
Yeah. He did.
But
yeah,
I think it's CGI.
Just because it's built up doesn't mean there's going to be population like central London flooding around. And like built up how much? We can see 1 layer of houses to 3 or 4 layers further back. That looks like farmland.
Yeah, I see that over there, but it's
But
really
you
hard to
don't
see
for
what the atmosphere.
definite know what a lot of it is or how dense it is behind those buildings.
Yeah, the thing about here is you can't tell the Earth is curved because the atmospheric distortion, and that's why we know the Earth is flat. Because right there, you can see it is completely flat right there. Anyway, let's keep going. What her explain this and tell us exactly how we know the mud flood is here. Because I know it happened. Because they keep if it didn't, the government would say something about it, and they never said nothing about no mud floods. So you know it's they're hiding it.
Crowded looking cities, but you will see very empty streets. They're almost like ghost towns, so to speak. Okay, here's another example. So now here, this one, interestingly, has, I believe, the Capitol building in the background, and some would call that a construction video, but not video, photo of the Capitol building. And it may well be, I say that it could also be maybe them renovating the building because it looks like the dome might already be underneath there. And if you happen to notice, I think that this building actually looks like it had been there a while because of how overgrown all of this vegetation is. Usually if you're going to build a new building,
it is known that Abraham Lincoln actually had to do renovation work on the White House because it was in such a state of disarray because the presidents didn't actually like living in the White House at that point. They wanted to live in their own houses. Renovation had to be done, but the White House, as far as I'm aware, the White House as we know it today isn't even the White House that it used to be 100 years ago, let alone the 1700s. Like, that's it's common knowledge. Like, we know that Abraham Lincoln's wife had to do work on the roof or something.
And I claim that's all fake. They just said that so they could convince you that this was happening without alien guidance. That's what I think. That's why I think they're already doing it because they're putting on all the 5G satellites right there in the top so that they can brainwash you into believing that the COVID is real. But that's how long this conspiracy has been going on. See, look at why would they be doing all that construction out in front of it and right next to it? See how there's already the church? Why the hell isn't the rest of it all fixed? Why they got to be working on something different later?
I don't know.
And see how never mind.
You are going to clear out all the land around it, and I just find it odd that they would have.
Yeah. Why they got trees around it? Jesus Christ! Why you people don't understand this stuff?
All of this vegetation around there. And it's hard to see in these old photographs, but I think that even along the sides of the building, some of it does look aged. But that's not even the point of this photograph. That's not why I even got it. I just had to point that out. You will see again that there's not really people. You don't see anyone around here. Another interesting thing that you will find with a lot of these reset photos.
Sorry, it's taking me so long, baby. I got a lot of dishes to do. I'm trying to get them done and not make so much noise.
They would try and make sure people fucking weren't there because those pictures need to be a still image for 7 to 15 minutes for it to work. And if people are moving, it will blur the image and it will make it unusable. So they would stop people going in front of these pictures where they could.
Yeah.
I think the Illuminati government erased all the images of the people that were there just to show you there were nobody there to make it look like there was more things going on that wasn't going on, just to trick you.
And Vila, you just described how ghosts are appearing in old photos.
Oh yeah, that's in one of them. The ones that are in parlors, we know a few tricks, but some of them we don't actually know how they did it. We know they're fake. They're documented as being fake for entertainment purposes only, but they're still working using the original cameras to figure out exactly how they did it, like what tricks they did to do this thing.
But there's also sometimes somebody who walked through a picture and stood still for a moment and then walked on. And
and also like double photographing. So on the photos that were like the metal sheet, they would have a person pose for a photo, take it, and then not expose that metal to light or anything, and then use it again to take another one, and it appeared in the background. And they discovered that because the face of one person a ghost was discovered in about 15 different people's photos.
Yeah. But we will talk about that later. This is not the time for this show.
I don't believe that you can do CGI with fucking film. Every film photo is real. I don't care what you say. There is ghosts, and they were all in all those photos. You can pretend that you can do all that stuff. But
Vila,
really,
when you came in, you said you was ghost hunting, and that's why you was late. Now you don't believe in ghosts?
Yeah, you were saying.
I said I don't believe in ghost photos.
Okay, that is different. All right.
All right. Well, the other thing about it is, like, I think that the government just got into those photos and they just put that things in there to make you think there's things. It wasn't the real people. It was all the CIA and the FBI, because the FBI and CIA have been around since the real young days, just like the Masons and the Illuminati. They're old. They're old deep state.
And you just have to think, if these people have, this ingenuity and can build beautiful things like this, you would think they would at least fix the roads, but they don't. A lot of the roads are complete dirt paths. They have a lot of them are.
Yeah. Why in the 1800s were they not making, early 1900s? Why were they not making concrete? Why they had the technology back then because the aliens gave it to them. Now they're just making these dirt roads. Why weren't they fucking doing it so there was actual real roads back then?
Completely filled with mud. And again, no people. Now, some of the other reset photos, I wish that I would have thought to gather some of these. I had
especially
seen,
especially back in these days. You know how many cars were on the road? There was millions. They just pretended it was all horse-drawn wagon at the time. No, they had the Jetsons going on back then. They just did the mud reset, and then we all went back to fucking primitive time. We used to be fucking very technological, but then they fucking changed it, and now we're fucking dumbasses. And that's why I don't learn how to read. Because that is just a trick by the government.
Hick, baby, listen. They did figure out that brick, like I guess they call it cobblestone streets, last a lot longer than the concrete. Because in the rich parts outside of where we live, like there's still cobblestone streets out there.
That is a Greek and Roman pedophilic conspiracy that cobblestones last longer than brick.
But baby, I see them. I seen them in the rich parts.
I told you not to leave the swamp. God damn it! You going outside the area I told you to go to. I told you not to do that in book learning and reading.
I had to go meet a client. Thank you.
Well, at least you made some money off of it, but still, you need to get back in the kitchen, and I need to make your arse red. And
I'm doing dishes.
All right, well, exactly, and I'm gonna make more dishes for you just so you got to clean them later.
You always
we had photos of people who were in Atlantic City on the beach, and I believe it was the early 1900s, maybe. The people looked completely out of place. They looked like they had never been to a beach before.
Okay, so we got enough from her. What I want to do is I want to get to another one because she can keep talking for fucking years. Give me just a minute to grab another one of these because I want to show you better proofs. She is just not giving us the proofs that I would like to see, or I want to show you all. So here we go. We're going to go to these ones, and these are photos. This is proof. This is exact proof why this is going on. But let me get to here. I got to go here. I'm going to put a little bit of music in the background that Slim said he put on there for us. Oh, we can do stuff like this, and then I'm gonna play this after that. If anybody sees anything in the side chat that they want to put up for us so we can look at it, just go ahead and do that while I'm sharing this. So here's evidence on the mud flood itself. And
okay, I gotta mute again because I gotta run water.
Okay.
How you running water in the swamp? It comes out of that big jet thingy we got going over on here. Anyways, look at that. Look, why would they fucking build a building on top of the thing where the thing are going away? That is definitely mud flood. Why would half the building be underground?
I've got no clue.
Well,
Why would this be like that? Why would it be like that? Why would you have a train underground? Why is this going on? Okay, sorry, everybody. I did not mean to do this. I will go back. And we're going to make it a little bit slower. I'm sorry. It did go pretty fucking fast. But here we go. That's what I'm saying. Like, look at that. Why would there be a building that is above ground like that? I know somebody got an answer somewhere. Let's keep. And goddamn, the women in the bathtub.
This actually looks like the mud was or ground was washed away, not something got added to it though.
You're trying to tell me they didn't build this after the mud flood? You're trying to tell me that it happened before, and this is called erosion, something like that?
Well, I don't know because there was no mud flood. Or flood.
I just keep bringing you proof of this, and you goddamn globe people don't believe in this stuff.
I've not seen a little bit of proof yet. Just proof that some people are dumb as fuck.
Hey, I got pictures. Don't pictures make evidence? Like right there. But what the fuck is going on right there?
Subsidence and erosion from the vibrations of the railway track, causing the dry dirt to slowly disintegrate away.
Why is that building leaning towards the left? I mean the right.
Subsidence.
Because it's a motherfucking racist.
Why is all these fucking cars lower than the fucking buildings? Same with this. Why is everything lower than everything else? These fucking train cars are really fucking low. What are you talking about? And then look,
why does my house doesn't have a foundation?
I don't know nothing about foundation, so I don't know what you're talking about there, sir. But anyways, look at this. They rebuilt the fucking bottom of this to make it fucking proper after the fucking flood. I mean, you can definitely say they redid the bottom.
No, to explain, my house is an old farmhouse, but then the old shed rebuilt into a house. But at that time, the foundation was just a plate of concrete on top of the sand. That was it. So if a mud flood happened,
you would float away.
My house would have floated away.
How do you know it didn't? It may have floated somewhere different. Maybe back in 200 years ago, it was some other place.
Because the house it's connected to has a foundation.
You could have had double foundation floating.
To answer your question about the running water, baby, Grandpa figured out how to get Grandma to suck water from the swamp through a hose and put it through a faucet in the kitchen sink.
Oh, so Grandma is taking in the water and she's squirting out the other end?
Yes. It's kind
all right, so that's how we're getting our clean water now.
That's how we getting our clean water to do dishes in the sink.
Through Grandma filter?
Yes, Grandma filter.
All right, let's keep going on with this because I got a lot more to show y'all about this, and we haven't even gotten to Tartaria. Yeah.
Oi.
I thought I had music playing. Do I not have music playing?
I don't hear no.
Oh, I saw what I did there.
You turned her sound off?
No. What I did is I did, but it's okay.
On YouTube.
Yeah, you muted the YouTube.
No, I turned off the loop. I didn't know the loop was off.
No, but you also turned off the audio.
Yeah, but we started with this video, didn't we?
Oh yeah. The reason, I know we're getting out of this for sure. Yeah, I did mute the audio on the video because the music she was playing, I can't play. That's why we had to do that.
Oh yeah.
So I was trying to play our music.
He was trying to get you copyright struck.
Yes, and I was trying to get Slim to be playing that music, but I forgot to click loop because I unloop it for the beginning. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go into Tartaria and exactly what Tartaria is. We don't need to see that. We're gonna go with the Tartaria explained, but what we're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna go into it being done pretty fast.
1.5. That's so much.
Yeah, just wait till you hear how they talk.
Fuck.
We're still on the topic.
There's an asshole in the side chat.
aren't we?
There's an asshole in the side chat.
Who was in the side chat there?
Oh, Skits.
Get some refreshers.
Okay, I'm just making sure it wasn't somebody else like a troll or something like that. Because you know we get those every once in a while.
Well,
Anyways,
it looks like a troll.
He looks like a sexy troll from what I heard from Slim. He's talking about him for some reason. I don't know why, because he's a man, and we don't like men if you're a man. But for some reason, Slim keeps saying that Skits is sexy or something like that. But anyways, we're gonna get into this, and then I'm gonna be right back. I gotta take a leak into the still so that I can cut it with alcohol, because I don't have like real alcohol. So you pee in it, and then it will cut it with your urea, and when that happens, you can make extra strong moonshine. So give me a second to just pay into the still, and you know what makes it really sweet is when Daisy May pays into it. But right now it's just going to be a little more sour for tonight because I got to pay. But anyways, let's keep going on with this.
Tiny, you're a sucker.
Yeah. No.
What the
Hey everyone, we have a really interesting video for you guys today.
I know.
Kind of out there, but we actually
I
referenced this in
don't
Tartaria Part 2
it's
and never really
asshole.
explained it. Before beginning, I just wanted to give a big shout out to Conspiracy RS. We've been mentioning his video on waste management for years, and we just wanted to have a resource here on the channel where we can ask these questions and try to understand what's going on. The reason we're questioning waste management is because throughout the last 300 years, there have been severe issues with how we manage getting rid of mass amounts of human waste. They don't really focus in on this on history class and highlighting how it doesn't really make sense for a people to construct a massive city and then 100 years later realize that their entire sewage system needed to be reconstructed so that they could properly manage getting rid of such a large population's excrement. Just to make clear how important this is, without proper fecal sludge management, they can back up, get in the water, make people sick. And so you would think that people who build these large cities would have known that from the get-go. Why was this something that had to be rediscovered or reinvented after people started getting sick and it becoming a problem? This will be explained more as we proceed, but for now, let's just start with some well-known examples of horrible waste management. The Great Stink of London. In 1858, the River Thames got so backed up with human waste, the disease started to spread, prompting action from the government. There are several illustrations of this, and supposedly thousands of people died from cholera. I wouldn't be surprised if it was even more when you consider other outbreaks and faulty statistics. The final number they tell us is 20,000 people died due to the Great Stink. Quote, the scientist Michael Faraday described the situation in a letter to the Times in July 1855. Shocked at the state of the Thames, he dropped pieces of white paper into the river to test the degree of opacity. His conclusion was, near the bridges, the feculence rolled up in clouds.
Wait, what?
What happened?
Hick, if you're back, you're still muted.
Yes, I forgot. Just I forgot. This was the part of like a different history. This isn't the history of Tartaria. It is something about more of the European, and
Hey,
I
baby,
forgot.
You
I forgot what I was.
can tell you, but you know Skits. Skits is the camera guy for Slim and Queen's OnlyFans.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
You know who Skits is.
Yes, of course I know who Skits is. Like I said, he is the sexy gentleman that is in my dreams. Anyways.
So it's not a bad thing if I tell you that I'm thinking about him too.
No, exactly. Give me just 1 second to look over here what we're supposed to be going to do next, because I thought there was a little bit more mud flood stuff I had for you all for Tartaria. I mean, I have the atlas for it. Oh, shit. Hold on. I goddamn keep fucking clicking the wrong thing. Hold on. See, that is why I turned off the music for that one. I'm going to show you the atlas of it right quick. This is what Tartaria is supposed to look like, because it was a providence or a place in what is it called? The Europes. And then it disappeared after the mud flood. And that is the proof that the government is here to like take away your information. So the next one is this one. Oh no, we are Slim already made y'all watch that one like a while ago. I thought I had more. What the fuck?
I just got to mud flood.
I thought I
still
had more.
Mud floods, or are you going through mud fossils soon?
Yes, and mud fossils is what what's his name did in his thingy mabobber,
Yeah.
the mud fossil university.
Yeah.
So so this gentleman, he's going to tell us all about the mud fossils.
Don't see anything yet. You're sharing anything, Hick, or you're just?
Am I not sharing it
yourself? Nope.
No.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, well, give me a second. Yep, of course. Son of a bitch. I did that. Slim did that last time too. All right, now can y'all see it?
Yes.
All right, there we go. So here we go. From the mud fossil, this is mud fossil proof.
Okay, my friends, I sincerely hope that Katie Hunt will get through to me, or I can get through to her. They have a new series, apparently, Wonder Theory from CNN. Welcome to your weekly space and science digest. Many people are familiar with the African roots of the human family tree. That's what's supposedly the theory. In recent years, however, a torrent of exciting fossils and DNA discoveries across Asia has forced a radical rethink of our family saga. Well, what about across North America? Is there the entire new?
All right, we gotta do this right quick. We have the Schizzerone. He's been sending the Hick something and things and stuff. So I was told to drink after I got a warning like that. So here we go. I'm gonna get more drunk, even though I'm pretty drunk, but it's okay. And exactly, breaking news: feathers can talk. I was told to say bad vodka after that as well. Anyways, here we go.
Humans have been unearthed in here, including relatives nicknamed Tiny Hobbits and the Burly Dragon Man, as well as 3 little pigs painted on a cave wall that turned out to be the world's oldest figurative art. This week, we're going to have your mind blown by another tantalizing fossil find from the region that reveals just how sophisticated and knowledgeable our ancient ancestors really were. We are family. CNN, I'd love to be part of this. All right, this is not just space, but that's a good place to start. You're talking about all of our ancient origins. I'm deep into that, very, very deep. And
he gets very deep into that.
Prehistoric surgeons used and how sophisticated they really were. And there was a lot of technology back then. There was a lot of alchemy and a lot of metallurgy. And they were making weapons and doing all kinds of forging. And, they knew how to work with the materials at hand.
Yeah, so he did a good explaining of that for no reason. Let me see. What is it? Do I have something else that we can watch that is on the subject? I think I pretty much gave you all the information you need about it, so you know about Tartaria and all that other fun stuff. I mean, that's how you do proof, right? You just like show a couple of videos and you show a couple of memes, and then I mean, yes, Damon, we did get that, but that's going to be shown on Slim's channel because y'all are trying to make fun of me about the mud flood, and I ain't gonna have that on my channel, so or on my time. But yes, Slim, remind him, and he will have that on your stuff. So I think we're pretty much done. I give you all the proof that I had over here.
And I will be around more often for the other streams. I just, I had things to do before Mama whoops me again.
Yeah, you had to get all that out, the gator semen out of the news.
And I gotta get these dishes done before Mama whoops me again, because it's not the good whoopings like you give me.
Exactly. So there we go. All right, we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Everybody, in a little while, go to Queen's Discord, and we're gonna be over there.
So yeah, we'll be in Queen's Discord in about like 20 minutes. The Queen will be there in like 20 minutes.
One announcement more. The Queen is actually having a fundraiser for good charities, selling ribbons. Please check that out.
Exactly. Yeah. If Daisy May wants to put that back in the chat again, so everybody can go there. They're doing a bunch of raising money for lots of different charities for different reasons, and go over there and find out. I don't even know what half of those things actually mean, because I ain't never heard no transgender, and I don't know what pronouns is. I don't know any of that. So I don't even know what y'all are doing over there. Like, once again, I don't even know what we're doing here. I think this is a Zoom meeting or something like that. I don't even realize that there could be hundreds of thousands of people watching us at some point in time, or in the future this is being recorded. I don't even understand that. I just know that this is the way that I get my sister wife hot later, and she wants to fuck me.
Absolutely.
So I might as well do this if she's gonna get her all hot and bothered. And after my cousins and my brothers get a chance at her, I like a chance as well, and hopefully she's still wet after that. I mean, I don't want to have to dip her in the swamp after she gets all that gator semen out from them. So anyways, we're gonna all get the fuck out of here, and we'll all see you later. Thank you all very much.
Let me get this in the chat. Give me 1 minute.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Well, Tiny Captain already got it there for you.
Oh, okay. Well, I put it in there too. So
it's because you're.
Dog school link. Yep.
It's because you're in the kitchen doing all that other stuff barefoot that you can't get to it fast enough. But
I know. And if you give me 1 minute, I'm gonna put the Queen's Teespring store in the Discord too, or in the side
definitely.
There it is.
There we go. The other next thing that Slim said he's gonna do for me is he's gonna make some cookie merchandise as well as my merchandise. So there will be a Hick McDickerson shirt or towel out very soon. Slim said he was gonna make merch for all of us. So soon we will have merch for all of his insane split personalities that he somehow seems to have. So,
oh boy, there's a big old leaf in front of
Why was there a big boner?
There's a leaf in front of my camera.
It was a big green boner that you had in front of the camera for a second.
It was a leaf from the plants that are growing on the counter.
Sure, that's what you want to say. I think it was Brother Billy's penis that he needs to go to.
It was really one of the crocodile alligator penises.
Yeah, there we go. And and if your penis is that green, you need to go see a doctor there. So anyways, thank y'all very much, and we'll see you very soon.
It's alligator. They got green penises.
It was alligator penis as well, from the cloaca. The Slim is going to be gone for the next 4 days, or maybe tomorrow. He'll show up at some point in time. But the tattoo convention in Denver is happening this weekend. So Slim will be most likely gone most of the weekend, but we'll see you next week. And
so the Queen will probably do like a game stream with everybody else.
Yes.
Give everybody something to do. So
yes. And then of course the spooky bedhead says that she likes this guy. They like this guy way more than Slim. And yeah, I agree, because I like being on here way more than him tying me up in the corner every night.
Well, thank you, Super Ghost. I like the kitchen too. I'm
Yes.
always in here, so I had to make it look good for me.
Yeah, there we go. We need to get you better lighting, but that's okay. What would you like to say, Tiny?
Maybe next week. Well, if I have the time and the possibility, I will join you from Vietnam.
We would love that, especially if you can get the internet access or you're able to be with us. We would love that, especially for the
Right.
different things we're doing next week.
During
Yes,
sailing,
I'm
I
sorry.
can-
Ghost, it's Cookie mixed sweet tits, not sugar tits. Sugar
Yes,
tits is our cousin.
And I'm sorry, Spooky. I did not mean to genderize you and make the false claim. Yes, you're a bloke. Yeah, I understand. That's why as soon as I said it, I fucking tried to redact
Regretted it.
Yeah, I'm
Hick's
sorry.
still trying to figure all this out. I'm a little more hip to the job than he
Yes.
is, and I know all the pronouns and stuff. I'm still trying to teach Hick, so give me some
And see,
time.
all I know is that there is a cloaca on a gator, and sometimes it pops out and sometimes it goes in. That's all I know. That's all they taught me in school. So, anyways, thank y'all very much. We'll see you on the next one. We're gonna be doing this very soon, and we're gonna go over another thingies of the things that we believe. So we'll go there from there. And so thank you very much. We'll see you later. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.